Hello guys, it's Stock Trader Max here and welcome back to another video where today we're going to be talking about the largest position that I currently hold in my concentrated stock portfolio. That stock is PayPal. I currently have $657,000 of the stock. In fact, I own just over 10,000 shares. At this moment in time, I'm currently down 2.25%, meaning in terms of dollars, I'm down $14,768. But that doesn't worry me at all because in my own humble opinion, I believe that PayPal is significantly undervalued and is destined to move a lot higher in the coming weeks, months, and years ahead. Here we have a stock that trades at $63.95 a share. And in fact, that takes us all the way back to 2017 prices. So we have a stock that is trading at 2017 prices, despite the fact that its business has actually grown by over 136%. That's right, 136%. Back in 2017, PayPal brought in terms of revenue, roughly $13 billion. Well, fast forward a few years, last year in 2023, PayPal brought in just shy of $30 billion, and their net income has actually grown all the way up to $4.5 billion from those 2017 valuations, which sat around $1.25 billion. So we've seen roughly a 135% gain in the business and profit metrics here for PayPal. But of course, every start tells a story, and when looking at this PayPal chart, the first thing that comes to mind is this move that we saw during COVID. You know, we saw a move from $85 all the way to $310 a share, and a lot of that was probably over-exaggeration from the market, and that's what the market tends to do quite often. It over-exaggerates moves, but the good news is that these moves do frequently offer plenty of opportunities within the market, and at present, I do believe that PayPal offers a fantastic opportunity. We saw the prices go parabolic towards the upside where they hit $310 a share, and this was definitely an over-exaggerated move. And then of course during 2022 we were met with a series of rate hikes from the Fed to tackle 13 and 14% inflation in the US. With that, we saw the stock price of PayPal, along with many other fundamental reasons, cause the stock to fall roughly 85%. The last 2 years we've been trading in a very slow and painful downtrend. I think that's the easiest way to put it. And I wasn't fond of PayPal. In fact, I didn't buy a single share until recently when there was a change in their CEO. Now, previously, PayPal had a CEO called Dan. He was one of the original co-founders of the company, but in my own humble opinion, he was just there just to get a quick paycheck because he was asleep at the wheel. He let rivals such as Google Pay and Apple Pay eat PayPal's lunch. But that all changed back in August in 2023 when PayPal announced that they will be bringing in a new CEO, a man under the name Alex Chriss, who has actually come from Intuit. Intuit actually saw a 3,400% stock appreciation in terms of percentage points, of course, whilst Alex was working at the company. And since then, since October, we've seen a bottom form, in my opinion. I do believe that PayPal has now officially bottomed at around $50 a share, and we are now in the process of trading and breaking above this recent downtrend that's kind of been cursed upon PayPal the past couple of years. So Alex actually took control of the company back in October, and since then he has released a series of new features that PayPal are going to be bringing into their new app. In fact, that's already started to roll out. We're just waiting for the US to see more of these features roll out. So these features are amongst the fast lane innovations that Alex has recently announced. And then along with that, the company has also announced a record amount of buybacks. $10.7 billion PayPal have been authorized to buy back of their own stock, which represents roughly 17% of the company at current valuations. We just got news from the Q1 earnings last month that PayPal, in fact, during Q1 did in fact buy $1.5 billion worth of the stock, meaning that there's still approximately roughly $9.5 billion for them to buy back. So that offers a fantastic safety cushion here in the stock. There's lots of other investors out there who still like the names such as Nvidia, for example, Supermicro Computer, and although that these stocks could potentially see eye-watering gains towards the upside, they could easily fall 30-40%, and in all honesty, investors wouldn't really bat an eyelid because they've had such high runs. Where with PayPal, for example, we have a stock that's fallen 85% from its all-time high. Let's be honest, guys, did PayPal deserve to be trading at $310 a share? Probably not. Very overpriced up here. But you know what? prior to COVID, PayPal was trading in a very attractive and steady uptrend, and if we were to continue on this trend at current prices, PayPal could have potentially been trading north of $200 a share. So, we are still very underappreciated compared to those potential prices where PayPal could have been trading up at around $200 a share. But what I really like about PayPal is that, a lot of the bad news is already built in. We've seen this 85% fall in the stock, and in my opinion, we have started to form a bottom. And with the company being authorized to buy back, $10.7 billion of their own company, then that offers a fantastic safety cushion under today's prices, meaning that if the stock was to fall another 10-15% from here, it's highly likely that Alex and the team at PayPal will come out and authorize more buybacks in the PayPal stock. One of my favorite charts for PayPal is, kind of looking at it in a weekly perspective. So it's very easy to kind of look on a daily chart like this, for example, and see all these ups and downs and all these big red candles, big green candles, and think, oh my God, what's happened here? But what eliminates all that short-term noise is when you look at the chart in the weekly time frame. The weekly time frame, we have a stock here that has clearly bottomed at $50 a share. We've gone and tested the 50-day EMA. However, we've been rejected on several occasions. The past 4 to 5 weeks, we have found a lot of friction surrounding the 50-day EMA here on the weekly chart, but we're still trading very comfortably within this uptrend, creating a series of higher highs and higher lows. And with that being the case, I think it's only a matter of time until we do see a breakout of price here above the 50-day EMA, which will send us north of $70 a share into a new range where I think that PayPal could trade between $70 and $80 a share. Just quickly looking at the daily chart, I know that there's many day traders that follow my videos. I think that PayPal at present does actually offer a fantastic buying opportunity. Just as I mentioned in the previous chart, we still find ourselves trading within this very nice uptrend pattern here. And here on the daily chart, we have the 50 to 200-day EMA, which has just formed the very first bullish crossover since 2020. Last time this happened, PayPal went on to rally 256% to $310 a share. I'm not saying that we're going to see a mirrored response here, but what I am saying is that this is a very technical bullish development that has occurred here in the PayPal chart. So we're still supported by this minor uptrend that we've been forming since Alex Chriss took control of the company back in October. And if we can trade back above the 50 to 200-day EMA here, then in my opinion, it does allow prices to move up towards $70 a share. So that will offer us a 10% upside in the short run. Ultimately, I do expect us to go and trade all the way up to around $76 a share. That will help us close this gap that we formed back in August 2023. So guys, again, we have a stock that's trading at 2017 valuations. Its business has grown by approximately 136% since 2017. And with the new innovations and features that Alex Chriss is introducing to the PayPal app, in my own humble opinion, we are going to see more growth from PayPal's business trends and metrics. So I really like this setup here. If you're looking for a stock to buy, then I would highly recommend doing some more due diligence in a name like PayPal, because I don't believe that prices are going to stay this low for much longer. And don't forget, guys, I have $657,000 of my own money invested into this name. That's going to wrap it up for today's video, guys. If any of you would like to join my Signal team and copy my post on PayPal in a more fluent and in-depth manner, then please do not hesitate to visit my website, dailymarketmovements.com. I charge a very small fee of $29 to join my Signal team, and I also post daily market research on that Telegram group chat. So dailymarketmovements.com. But thank you very much for watching today's video. Please give this channel a subscribe and this video a like. Just a quick update there on PayPal, my largest position in my concentrated portfolio. Thank you, guys.